The promise of technology has always been freedom. Freedom from distance, from paperwork, from inefficiency. Today, the next step in that promise is presented as the digital ID. A single identification that connects your life, your healthcare, your banking, your work, your government access, all in one app. A universal key. At first glance, it seems logical, convenient, efficient. No more endless forms, no more forgotten passwords. Just one secure profile, everywhere. Imagine paying at the supermarket with a scan, boarding a plane without passports, accessing your medical records in seconds. Employers, schools, social benefits, all seamlessly connected. This is the vision governments and corporations are selling. A world without friction. A world where your digital ID makes life smooth and simple. But history has shown, every technology that centralizes power carries a hidden cost. Now imagine losing access. Your phone breaks. The app glitches. Or worse, your ID is suspended by mistake. Overnight, you are invisible. No access to your money. No access to your medicine. No access to your own identity. Convenience becomes dependence, and dependence becomes vulnerability. One system error can lock you out of society. Digital ID is not just about access. It is about data. Every purchase, every doctor's visit, every train you take, every website you log into, all tied to one account, one trail. Who controls that trail? Who watches it? Governments, corporations, and hackers will all be drawn to this treasure trove. And once the infrastructure exists, the temptation to use it for surveillance becomes almost impossible to resist. What begins as protection against fraud can easily evolve into monitoring behavior, into control. 2. History warns us. Centralized identification systems have been abused before. In times of war, occupation, or dictatorship, identity papers were used to exclude, to punish, to control. Now, digital ID offers not just papers, but complete digital profiles, instant data sharing, and real-time monitoring. What could be more powerful for those who seek control? And what could be more dangerous for those who value freedom? The real question is not, will the technology work? The real question is, who holds the key? If governments hold it, can they resist the temptation to punish dissenters? If corporations hold it, will they monetize your identity, your habits, your very existence? If hackers penetrate it, will your entire life be hijacked with a single breach? Once that much power is concentrated, the balance of freedom shifts, and the citizens become dependent on whoever controls the system. Look east, to experiments already unfolding. Systems where access to trains, flights, even jobs can be restricted if your score falls too low. Digital ID makes such a system technically simple. Connect spending, opinions, online behavior, and reward or punish accordingly. Dissent becomes costly, obedience becomes survival, and freedom becomes conditional. Imagine everyday life under such conditions. You post a critical comment on social media, the next day your ID no longer unlocks certain services. You join a peaceful protest, your credit score drops, your access to travel is restricted, or perhaps a clerical error marks you as suspicious, and suddenly your world closes in. The cost is not abstract, it is human. Families separated, workers excluded, citizens silenced. Supporters argue that digital ID is about safety, about fraud prevention, about efficiency, and yes, some of these benefits are real, but they hide a deeper truth. Safety without freedom is not safety. It is control. A society where every citizen is tracked, scored, and filtered may feel efficient, but it is no longer free. The very idea of democracy relies on independent citizens who are not bound by invisible digital chains. Digital ID could connect the world, it could simplify our lives, but it could also create the most powerful tool of surveillance humanity has ever known. Freedom is fragile. Once lost, it is almost impossible to regain. The decision is ours. Do we accept convenience at the price of dependence? Do we trade liberty for efficiency? Do we hand over the key to our identity to systems we cannot question? The choice is now. Because once the digital ID is everywhere, it may be too late to turn back. Digital ID, freedom, or control.